How's Zorn been so far? Kinda. He does what it says on the package. Is the best way to describe a power level like Zorn. Working as advertised. I don't know that it's particularly good necessarily, but I don't think it's bad either. Not earth-shattering, probably playable, I think is about where I'm at. That's rude. I think we wanted Death's Domain to go left there. It's close though. What if I do this, and then next turn, I can drag this center and go Vulture here whilst staging Lucas here, forcing the Vulture to go here, so we win here and here. And see, it's like stuff like this. Like, I don't know that this is good or it's powerful, but it tickles my brain in happy ways. But now they're 50-50 to have my Vulture. Alright, we'll give Jace the extra cube on the coin. Why not Cage right? Because putting Cage in the center guarantees my Vulture goes to the left. We will unfortunately lose to our own Zorn if they got our Vulture. Oh, we're 1 point short regardless. Siege is such a big lady. GG. Our play was so clever, too. It felt so smart. Okay, one more point somewhere. I don't think I could have made it up. GG's. Man, it feels incredibly wrong to go from playing against Jace's gorgeous all gold cards to Pixel Ebony Maw without even an infinite split. Feel like Broad should pay me for pain and suffering. Leave Maw alone. It's Pixel Maw, okay? The kids ain't right. God damn it, Nocturne! I dust you off for the first time in how freaking long? And this is how you repay me? Brood! Nocturne's like, what? You wanted me to get rid of Rickety Bridge, right? Request granted. Gotta be more specific. Yep. Accurate. I forgot how violent your Nocturne tends to be, Mood. I have Lucas to not care about Fist Tower. Got me. Hey, Veiled Wanderer. Thanks for the Hawaii 5-0. Appreciate the over 4 years. Welcome back.
Locked in.
Oh wow, I was expecting them to play into the left this turn. That makes sense.
Target locked. Call me Brittany, baby, because I am toxic. And I unironically, one of Zord's best use case scenarios so far has definitely felt like screw target Silver Surfer player.
It feels like a unironically anti-surfer card. Legioning people is deeply rude, Ben. That's good. I was worried Surfer was getting too powerful. Well, at least someone was. That's a highlight. Zord clearly broke it. Yep. Oh, you're gonna be a little sad you spewed that one, bud. So this puts me to 14 in the center to their 12, and then I'm at 4 on the right and 7 on the left. So not unlosable by any means, but I think strong favorite for us. Their Mockingbird currently costs 4, so we're not stealing it with that. With the Hydra Stomper, we both get +2 from Madripoor, and if they're taking the Madripoor bonus without us getting it here, it means they're not competing in both of these. Ninja. Unironically, I think this might be one of the best cards to have released in the last month or so. Like, obviously, Surge is #1, but it's probably top 3, maybe even second behind Surge. Supreme also. Absolutely not. Strange Supreme is not a particularly strong design. Literally only sees play in Thanos, and Thanos is busted enough that I can carry all sorts of mediocre cards right now. I'm just gonna choose to not draw any rocks here. It's that concentrated power of will. Excited to die to Hobgoblin into Galactus.
think we're dead, yeah. We can 6-drop plus Ebony Maw. And taking this line that I've got set up here, the Batroc jumps out of the right, so the Blink is winning that all on its own, so we're not even playing for all three. I think people suggesting changes to Strange Supreme are showing a bias that's pretty common in card games, especially in Snap, where whenever something becomes too strong, they immediately reach for hurting whatever was the most recent addition to it. And I don't think Strange Supreme is remotely the most powerful thing about Thanos. I mean, this is technically good for me. So we stay. Do I? The rest of my hand is trash. Committed. Committed! 3, 4, 5. These move together potentially. Is my opponent aware they can't move the shield to break the rocks? Let's find out. They are! What a genius. They're so smart. So Collapse Mine says you have to skip your turn to destroy rocks, not spend energy. If you move the shield, you are not skipping your turn. Ah, shit. That's fine. I think we're cooked even if they hit the shield. Alright, I enjoy Batroc stuff. I don't know that we're really Zording a whole lot, but we'll play a few more at least when we get back with this before moving along. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. I gotta be honest, chat. Part of me wonders, like, have I lost my edge? Like, are there interesting things to do with these last few cards that we're just, like, missing and I'm not connecting in my brain? Or have we really just had this many just kind of schmedium releases in a row? Sticky Games, thank you for the 61 months. Welcome back. Surely someone would have found that through. Yeah, I mean, the last couple there hasn't been anything to discover. I don't know. Maybe there's something to Zord. He just doesn't... I think he's fine. It's just not super exciting. You're telling me there isn't a lot to do with moving 3 or 4 quest cards. There doesn't seem to be. Zorn is capital C for cost. Zorn cares about the cost of the card when you put them in your deck ender, not the energy that you paid for them. Does Nocturne change the location if she moves with Zorn? She sure does. Hey, Smiley, thank you for the 59 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Man, that sounds super adorable. I've been playing Zorn and Clog because it lets you try to get Green Goblin into otherwise risky places. That's cute. And it forces their cards into 2 particular lanes. Sure. I'm in. Let's do that next. What are your thoughts on the tournament? I will have a video giving my thoughts on the Snap tournament up on the Hoaglandia Snap YouTube channel tonight. Let's see if we can win a coin flip here with the Zorn. Sometimes lucky rubber ducky. We do have a Shag Target on the right, yeah. Are they Arnim Zolang? That's the only singular card that kind of makes sense to play over there. Sure. Get out of here, Rogue! Nobody loves you! Well, this is gonna kick Lucas over to here, yeah? I think that's fine for us. Zorn a C3 card. Asking the real questions. I'll move Batroc over there too. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Make Stomper and Creven get excited. Unless Luke turns into a Venom or a Deathlock. Why would you put that energy out there, Claudio? What did I ever do to you? Oh, you have to be so mean. Oh my goodness, Benjamin! Benjamin? Benjamin Brode! What a mastermind! What a gamer! Marvel Snap's a skill-based game, doo-da, doo-da. Marvel Snap's a skill-based game, oh, the doo-da day. Do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, beep, 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 do-do-do-do. Just a jump to the left, and a null to the right. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do-do. Be-do-do-do-do-do-do. Someone asked me for my comments on the tournament earlier, and I teased my video. But to give you a little bit of an extra teaser, I think it was very peak Marvel Snap that the last cube of the final match was decided by a combination New York tech card coin flip. Truly, truly it embodied that big Marvel Snap energy. When you don't want to play Kitty into the first location, never play her into the second location. Because this could be Deep Space or that one that gives extra energy. Wait, didn't Bounce win? It had tech cards? It was playing against the deck with tech cards, and it won because New York allowed them to flip a coin instead of dying to the tech card. This is Magic. It's the only card I can think of they'd be playing left. I don't know that we're going to be able to juke Mr. Negative 2 games in a row. Oh wait, Nocturne could maybe do it still. What a lovely lass she is. What a lovely lass she is. What deck came in second and third in the Marvel Snap tournament? Thanos was 4 of the 7 decks that finished 8-1 and better after the Swiss. That was four of the top 8. Yeah. What's his name? Batroc into Sam Curve is so strong. Flaming Swag, thank you for the 29 months. Welcome back. I think I want to play Nocturne to give myself the option to Ripcord out of TVA, yeah. Which honestly, the way we're set up, I probably would like there to not be a TVA. Although... it's just this. This gives me +7 on the left. It gives me 10, 11 in the middle. The Jotunheim is... yeah, I think I'm just doing this, actually. Make them have reality stone if they want to get rid of it. Certainly a stay.
Victory.
Opponent had faith, yep. They thought I would tug a rug. Didn't realize we were more they didn't realize we were more cultured than that. The rug stays firmly in place. Otherwise, you'll slip on the hardwood floors. I will say, every time I play Nocturne or Snow Garden deck, I'm always like, I should play more of these cards. Unironically, the singularly most telling thing about a card like Zorn is... the singularly most telling thing about a card like Zorn is how many opposing copies we are or aren't playing against. And there haven't been a lot, to say the least.
Victory.
You retreated? I was gonna retreat. Nobody got time. We were gonna retreat. Nobody got time to play world ship games? Come on, no. If I had a nickel for every world ship we've played in the last hour, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's real weird that it happened twice. What are the rarest location staff? Ego and World Ship are in a rarity class all their own, is the most rare at the top. If you Phoenix Force a multiple man on the Zorn path, would it move it or would it register it as a 2? No, it'll be a 2. Does the Vibranium Shield always absorb Warrior Falls if it's the weakest card there? Yes. Let the Nocturnes hit the board. Let the Nocturne hit the board. Let the Nocturne hit the board. gosh, Lucas is so lovely, chat. There's one thing you take away from watching this stream. Please make it play more Luke Cage. Well then. I guess they might fill the center is the problem. Nice, nice, very nice. Very nice. It's not the stomper of my own I wanted for Christmas. This power is going to be so controlled. Accurate. Never before has power been controlled like it is right now. Whew, the Batroc gave me a little bit of a jump start there. I didn't realize that he was gonna swing with the silk, and I thought, did we get caught? We did not, thankfully. We won that every time, right? Because if the silk went right, the Batroc would have just stayed where it was. There weren't any flips there. Wasn't confident that we were winning it when it happened, but there was not a way that played out that we lost. First impression on Zorn. Seems like an anti-Silver Surfer tech card. Makes Vulture marginally better. It is one of the Marvel Snap cards of all time. I think it will probably be an easy skip for people who aren't collection complete. Like, I think those are the words people are looking for me to say, right? Man, it's fucking rude right there. Ben Bro did not want our opponent to play that game. Holy. Benjamin! He's neat. He's definitely neat. I think you could, he's not Elixir bad. I would not be surprised if he's got really cute interactions. He lets you feel smart. He's got some build around deck synergies. I would bet there's deck lists where he's optimal in their 12 cards.
I think he's a neat anti-surfer card that's going to force players playing that deck to think about the game in a little bit different way. All right, they have my Sheng. Ooh, buddy old pal. It's the third card in the Zord package. I don't know. I haven't done the math yet myself, but am I correct that if someone has collection complete, it becomes correct to get every card moving forward? It really depends on what your spending habits are and what your goals are. So, you actually can stay Series 5 complete with just being a Season Pass player, but you would need to spend some money past that to get all of the Series 4 cards when they release. So really it kind of depends. What do we think, instead of being cute and possibly getting blown out by a bounce card, we just Shang-Chi the dagger in the center this turn? Oh, it's reviving. Shit. And now I've snapped back. What a crippling case of Shang-Chi brain I have. Make sure they're good and muted. The problem here is they're bouncing the center, and then my Shang doesn't work. Oh. If they Heimdall center, they end up on 15, and I'll have more than 15. I'll be 16, 17. They could, like, Doctor Strange left and then do something right. No, we're beating Heimdall, man. I forgot about Zord! No! No! Zord! No! Oh, no! Oh, no! rolling case of Shangbrain. Holy. We'd have won with Hydra Stomper plus Luke Cage, yeah? No, because the dagger would have been alive. We had no outs. I would like the record to reflect that I think it's unfair to say that this was Shangbrain, because I did not just play the card and hope it was good enough. I counted it out very specifically and simply missed the interaction with the new card. Just so we're clear. Shangbrain is when people stay in games that they have no business staying in and don't remotely count it. Zord won the game. He did. People saying Zord can't win games. He very clearly won the game there. Just, you know, not for us. It was good. It was good television, at least. Normally including Hydra Stomper would be good, but I don't have any of our Schmoover cards. They could Clothing Vance and Infinite this turn. They have 6 energy with Electro and War Machine. Alright, assuredly this Silk goes into Kraven's Path at some point, yes? Go left! Go left! Although I think the way Our Lady of Saints works here, if Silk swings there to start, it gobbles everything up before giving bonuses out. Or the timing on Our Lady of Saints is truly strange. We're kind of hoping Silk goes right and then left and then center to maximize our Hydro Stomper triggers. Kraven buffs before Batroc moves. Okay, that's good to know, since Kraven was in play first. The one time I don't want you to jump into Kraven's path. Oh, the Batroc did power up, but the Kraven doesn't get the Batroc. Okay, interesting.
It's a pretty good 1 and 4 for our opponent. 1 and 3, 1 and 3. Alright, Batroc, 48 more boosters, you get a black border, bud. You've certainly moved at least 5 cards. I think it's just this. So that way if we top deck Sam, we have a killer start. And now I'll put Zorn in the center, so that way if we draw Vulture, Batroc will follow Vulture guaranteed. Oh, I guess this means I can't do this guaranteed, though, huh? I guess I could do this. And then Batroc's guaranteed to follow rather than having a 50% to brick it. Oh, Batroc was always following the shield. Derf. Should we put Kraven in their Sam lane? Yeah, I guess that's fair. Do I even want to play Silk at that point? Probably not, yeah. We could move the Silk with Kraven. It's not a bad thought. We just can't win from here outside of Nocturne doing something super crazy. The Stopper and the Kraven all on the same path. There's just too many points there. Yeah, my initial gut reaction of I should have put the Kraven outside of the Sam Wilson path was probably correct. It didn't help that the Vulture went there as well, but I think I need to take my scalers and stack them in different spots. They're never leaving here. I shouldn't have retreated later. I should have just bailed. Yeah, Zorn Batroc Silk is very messy. I think this is unfortunately our second Zorn pile in a row where it feels like we shoved him in here and he doesn't really belong. Like, I think the Hydra Stomper core is... The Hydra Stomper Kitty core is very reasonable. I don't know that I feel like Zorn is adding meaningful value here. I want to hold on to Nocturne for the time being because I want to be able to play it not on Limbo. Good night. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you. You can draw Shang-Chi still.
I am Iron Man.
How do they win the left? Never, right? Think they're Tribunal? Nah, no way. They never win the left. Never in a million years. Their Tribunal would be 57. I guess they'd be 20 everywhere. They just don't have it. I think they're probably regular Mr. Negative. Tribunal isn't that popular. Oh, is this card? Can I not see what this card is? I don't know why they'd have Iron Man. There is a Sage. Yeah, if it was a Sage, they're not Tribunal. Yeah, honestly, to give a quick wrap on this one, the Zorn was, like, I mean, he was fine that game. But I don't know that he's better. I don't know that I would recommend picking him up if you love this deck. My big takeaway from playing this deck during that set is I should reconsider Nocturne in the other builds that I've played. She's such a powerful card. Besides kicking Limbos or so many other spots she got us into that no other card would have really helped us out with.